Collado from BSHM3C, and now I will discuss about night audit. So night audit is the process of conducting financial inspection of the organization, where the night audits review all the financial activities of the hotel has taken place in one day. So it means that ang trabaho ng night audit is to review all the financial activities na sumulod sa hotel. Then after reviewing all they analyze, and after finalizing the information or the kanang mga cash na sumulod sa hotel, then ibibigay nila sa front office. Mauna ang kanilang trabaho. For hotel business, the financial management start auditing in the front office. Accurate posting of transaction of the guest folios start at the front office, which is further carried to the back office accounting department. The guest account are counter-checked on the daily basis during auditing. So the auditing process of day is generally conducted at the end of the day during the following night. Hence its name. Night audit, it can be performed by the conventional method using paper, receipt, voucher, coupon, files. But performing auditing using modern PMS system is fast and efficient. So, from the word night audit, ang night audit ay ginagawa sa gabi. Why? Because ang hotel na specific logout, kumbaga sa mga logout sa mga workers nila. So, mauna ang wala na mga dili na sila magpa-book sa gabi kay na ay limit ang kanilang time. For example, 10 to 11 ang kanilang logout. So mauna ang night audit, dyan na magsisimulang mag-audit ng kanilang mga cash flow na cash, tapos mga credit na sumulod sa hotel. And also when you are auditing, pwede ka gumamit ng paper, receipt, voucher, coupon, and files. Pero kung ang hotel ay modern na-adapt na nila ang modern, pwede sila gumamit ng PMS system. So ang PMS system kanang like for example mga modern technologies, like for example computer, na madaliin na lang trabaho, your job will become easier because naitabang sa technology. Like for example sa mga paperwork na dugay, then consume a lot of time. But when you using modern PMS system, so mapapadali ng trabaho. Then so the learning outcomes of this video or report is identify why night audits are important. Second is discuss on how to conduct night audit. Third is review the implement financial system and financial control. So maunang mga learning outcomes in this report.
Hello everyone, my name is Julian Romardan de Vera. I will be discussing about conduct night audit. So my agenda is to discuss the preparation of documents for the night audit and the balancing of departments. So first, what is night audit? So night audit means it is a report used to the management, and its use is to verify the guest accounts and to review all operational effectiveness. So it helps also the manager to control costs and to help him to meet the profit goals. So these are the basic steps in preparing the night audit. So first is posting room and tax charges, assembling guest charges and payments, reconciling departmental financial activities, reconciling the accounts receivable, running the trial balance, and preparing the night audit report. So we'll move on to balance all departments. So this process of balancing all revenue center accounts, and it is called the trial balance. So it helps in accurately posting the day's room and tax charges. So the net audit process is focused on two major areas: the front office accounting errors and the creation of accounting and management reports. So this finding of front office accounting errors naalang if naa mao na button sa net audit if na ay errors mura na. So from accounting point of view, the net audit ensures the front office accounts match the back office data. So through cross referencing, the net audit is need to be corrected so the front office accounting system is balanced. So mo ni ang trabaho sa net audit to balance all accounting accounts. So the net audit process can be done manually by using pen and paper, and some are using hotel property management system or the hotel PMS. So some hotel using the pen and paper, but it has a bad thing because it can have time consuming, it and also when that happens it can make multiple errors. So some hotel are using the hotel PMS because it is so efficient. It has a 100% efficiency when you use the hotel PMS. So and if you use the hotel PMS, there will be no errors happen kung gamit mo. So one example of hotel PMS, the Hotelogix cloud-based hotel PMS ang ilahang gigamit. So Hotelogix PMS users can perform net audit with just a few clicks. So dali rin siya gamiton by clicking the drop down button use na nakabutang na front desk on the top left corner, then click the perform net audit. So mo siya mo perform na ang iyang system automatically and paspas ang trabaho. So that mo lang gamit sa PMS to balance all departments and mo paspas ang trabaho sa net audit. So that's all of my report. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Good day, ma'am. I'm here to continue the discussion about the conduct night audit. So next is verify room rates. So verifying room rates is very needed because it helps you analyzing room revenues that shows the rack rate for each room and the actual rate, which is the room that was sold. So if the room rate or room rack and the actual rate does not match, the auditor has considered some several factors. Like, for example, if the room is occupied by a member of a group or by a corporate rate customer, is that discounted rate? So these are the questions that is asked if it is discounted rate the correct to discount the guest. Second is if there is only one guest in the room and actually the rate is approximately half the rack rate, is the guest part of the shared reservation? So, and next is if he or she did the second guest register? So these questions help also to the auditor to find out what are the things that he needed. So next is the if the room is complementary is free appropriately supporting backup for the rate. For example, complementary room authorizations. So this also helps the auditor to find the specific conditions that he needed to charge the guests or the members of the corporate rate. So next is post room charges. So posting room rates and room taxes. It happens when the guest is leaving, maybe, or the total expenses that they will charge to the guests. So if it will if the post room charges errors, so they will recalculate it so that they will not charge the guests by the means of having the disregards of their money or expenses that they have. So if you're considering if you are questioning where do I get these informations, I have here the link. So you can search it if you want, or if it is not correct. So thank you.
Implemental financial system and financial control. Manage cash security. Security-focused cash handling procedures aim to make cash less visible and less accessible during handling and storage. Gisecure niya ang cash, less visible siya sa mata sa mga tao or sa imong mga employees. Less siya ma-access o magunitan ang cash. Dili pud siya madali-dali kuha or mapangita sa imong storage nga gibutngan. You keep the cash levels low. You should manage the risk associated with handling and transporting cash by following a systematic process of: first, identifying hazards. Identifying hazards. Find out what could cause harm when handling or transporting cash. Second is assessing risk if necessary. Assessing risk if necessary. Understand the nature of the harm that could be caused by the hazard, how serious the harm could be, and the likelihood of it happening. Third is controlling risk. Controlling risk. Implement the most effective control measures that are reasonably practicable in the circumstances, and reviewing control measures to ensure they are working as planned. Eliminating the risk. That is eliminating cash handling at the workplace or workers transporting cash must be your first consideration. Next is manage financial document security. Your home is full of valuable things, but one area that tends to get overlooked when it comes to home security is storing important financial documents. When storing important documents, you have two goals. First is keep the information close at hand in case you need to access it, and second, keep the information safe from theft, fire, or other emergencies. You will going to put your financial documents in a plastic sleeve and then file it in a binder box. The binder can then go inside your safe. Use plastic page slips. When storing your documents in a safe, you'll want to protect them from any wear and tear or accidental spills. One way to do this is by using plastic page slips. Put documents in a plastic sleeve and then file in a binder or box. The binder can then go inside your safe. Each document should be in its own plastic bag. Use the shredder. At least once a month, put your shredder to work. Shred your receipts, credit card offers, bank statements, expired credit cards, and utility payments you no longer need. Don't ever throw out a receipt that came from a transaction you used your credit card with, as your number and or name is likely on there and criminals can use that to their advantage. Safe deposit box. Your best bet with storing important documents is a safe deposit box. Most banks or credit unions offer safe deposit boxes. Some banks will offer a discount if you're a current customer as well. The key with a safe deposit box is to plan ahead. Because the box is at your bank or credit union, you can quickly access information if needed. So make copies of documents with information you may need at a moment's notice to keep at home. Home safes. For documents you keep at home or copies of documents in your safe deposit box, get a home safe. It should be fireproof and have a secure looking mechanism. A safe at home helps you keep these items safe from people you don't want accessing your personal information, as well as any emergencies like fires or floods. So that's all for my topic. Thank you.
So good day everyone. I am Roxanne Nadine from BSHM 3 Charlie. Now I am going to discuss about the implement financial system and financial control of the night audit 2. Manage debtor control. So what is debtor control? It is a process of the decision relating to the investment in business debtors. In credit selling, it is certain that we have to pay the cost of getting money from debtors and to take some risk of loss due to bad debts. So, debtor control is the process of every businessman or woman do to make sure na ang mga debtors makabayad for the sake of the company. So, next, how to manage debtors. When we talk about business, it's normal for the owners to get busy growing their business, but owners must make sure to manage their debtors to ensure the working capital of the business is enough to reinvest and grow the business. So managing debtors means everything to the company. It needs to take it seriously. So dili lang ni siya kay duwa-duwa nga atong buhaton. So ato din i-take serious kay it involves money. Ways to manage debtors more effectively. First, outline your payment terms up front. Make it easy for customers to pay you. Your codes and contracts should clearly state your payment terms. Be sure to your full payment details on your invoice and statements as well. That way, it's easier for them to pay. So, in outlining your payment, you should outline the amount owed and due date should be clearly displayed. Provide your billing address and bank account. Details offer multiple payment methods such as credit cards or online payment like GCash or PayMaya. So, the third one is proactively pick out struggling customers. Make sure you're watching out for signs that your customers are going through financial hardships. Sometimes you can learn a lot about a company's financial position just from a little industry gossip. So, dili juga kay anak um kanang mag-base dapat mag-search kag imo so that you will know. So get the customers to admit a payment problem. Then you can work together to get paid. If they still aren't paying, it's best to halt supply until you have a new understanding. So dapat ang imong debtors mo sugid na sa problems sa iyahang company para sad ang company na iyahang giutangan makahibaw and then makabuhat og um mga dapat buhaton. So, and proactive pick out. This means that if customers haven't paid at all, then stop giving them the supply they need. So, di ba kung dili sila maghatag natog update, wala sila nag um wala sila nagbayad, wala sila i-update kung unsa ang problema sa ilang company. So, why should why should we give them their supply? So, ato yun na i-stop sa para makahibaw sila sa ilang responsibilities kay we both um, making our business grow. So, next is late payment conditions. Don't offer credit to everyone. You're not a bank and the bank wouldn't either. Do background checks before you agree to anything. Once approved, make sure to outline your credit conditions clearly. So, make sure to have a payment condition because we don't know the future situation. So, better get ready for the instances. As a businessman, we should ready for the future. We should have a solution to a future problem. So so that those so better get ready for the instances, especially those debtors na dili jud mo pay or mo pay man pero late na kaayo. So we should have solution to that. Next, ways stay top of mind. Stay at the front of their thoughts when payments are scheduled. You want to be the first on the list to get paid so kinsa man jay dili ganahan, di ba? Become a priority by showing you will always make contact. Yes, needed jud siya. If necessary when payment is late. So, gusto ta na kanang kita ang unang mabayaran kaysa man ang company nga dili gusto ana. So, kita dapat dapat magpakita ta nga kursunada ta sa ilaha nga mobayad gid sila. Dapat ato sila i-strict para sad na makahibaw sila nga we need it and we make sure na mobayad gid sila because our company need it. Next, complete security checks. Assets and records should be kept secure at all times to prevent unauthorized access, loss, or damage. The security of assets and records is essential for ongoing operations. Accuracy of information, privacy of personal information included in some records, and in many cases, is a state of federal law. So, the security of universities' assets and records includes three types of safeguards. So, namely, the administrative security. Administrative security focuses on the departmental and university processes put in place to protect assets and records. So, they are the one who is who is the one focuses on the administration's records and assets. Next is the physical security. This is the protection of physical records and assets from loss by thief or damage. So from the words itself, physical. So it means that like for example, bank get raid. So they will be focusing on physical security. So likely they are the security guards. So next is the technical security. This is the protection of electronics records from loss by thief, damage, or loss in transport. So, Technical security means that they are the one who focuses on technology, namely the IT. So we are in the innovative technology. So IT expert, a company should have IT expert